All right, so we're simplifying this. We have two sets of parentheses. And if you notice, this one has the power of 4 on the outside, but the second one does not. So we're only raising the second one to the power of 4, not the first one to the power of 4, not the second one. So we are going to start with our coefficients. I always start with that. Because it's in that first parentheses, I'm going to take this 2 and raise it to that outside power of 4. There's no rule here because that's not negative and it's not 0. So you're just going to type that into Desmos, 2 to the power of 4. I believe it's 16. Okay, now we're going to go on to m's. So we have a rule here for the m because I see something. I see a negative exponent. So that means we are going to we have to switch it because it's a reciprocal switch. So I have parentheses and I have nothing on the top, and we're going to put m to the power of positive 4 on the bottom because we have to switch it to the bottom, and all that is to the power of 4. Now that is not the only m in this problem. We have this one over here. Now this one doesn't have an outside exponent, so all we have to do is just keep m to the power of 4, and this is going to be on top or just by itself. So when we do this, we're going to expand it. So this has a negative, has the negative rule here. We had to flip it, switch to the reciprocal, and we're going to cancel out. So I have this, let's start with the first one. Because all these 4 m's are on bottom, and I have to do them 4 times. See this 4 right here? So I'm going to use dots to help me. So I have 4 m's once, twice, 3, and 4. I did 4 sets of 4 m's. So that takes care of that first parentheses. And then the second one is just 4 m's. And those are all on top because we didn't have to move those to the bottom because they were positive to begin with. So now we're going to cancel out. So once we do that, we cancel out here and here, 4 and 4. And we're left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm left with 12 m's on the bottom. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and go on to our next one. So I'm looking at my n's now. So I have 2 n's, and I notice one of those is 0. So we have the rule of 0 here, the 0 rule. So make sure you write that. Change colors. And the first one is n to the power of 3. And it's not negative, so we're going to leave it n to the power of 3. That is a 3. But all of that has to be raised to the power of 4 because of that outside one. And then the second one is n to the power of 0. It's just n to the power of 0. So we can't do any dots for those. So we're going to do 3 n's 4 times. So it's 1, 2, 3. And you need to do dots also when you're typing this in. So if I count all these, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is n to the power of 12. And you can just put that on top if you want or leave it by itself. So our final answer, because we have some on top and bottom, we're going to write a fraction line. The 16 is on top. The n's are on top. But the m's are on bottom. And so this would be your final answer here.